Evil collab and diving into a few free summons. I'll be actually playing around on my global account today. Normally I play on my main, which is North America. But in case you didn't know, I dabble in both global and NA. Got my other device here, so I can check the stream's audio quality.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke! Showtime for Noir and the clock!
Alright, mic check. It sounds like I need to adjust it more. Let me see.
Mic check. Is this volume okay?
Alright, let's just go straight over here to the Resident Evil half. And then there will be a daily reset in 2 minutes. Got my coffee.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
This is gonna make quite the impression. Let's finish the mission. Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
Rome. This is a mobile gacha game. It is called Goddess of Victory Nikke. It's been around by publishers Shift Up, the makers of Stellar Blade. It's been around for about two years and a handful of months now. They're getting ready to do their 30th anniversary in about 3 weeks.
Quite the impression.
They usually collab with a bunch of different animes and games as well. They always take up some kind of new exciting IP.
Guys are quite persistent.
The recent one was Resident Evil. It's getting ready to go away in the next week. And then before that, it was... I want to say the collab before that was either Nier Automata or it was Stellar Blade. And then before that one, it was one of those two. It was either Nier or Stellar Blade. And then before that, it was
Hold on a moment.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
And
This is gonna make quite the
I don't remember what we had before that. I think it was ReZero.
I've gotta reload.
And then before that was Chainsaw Man.
Reloading.
So it's a sci-fi shooter. It does have a little, some of its Gooner
Target eliminated.
aesthetics to it.
One sec. I
I
need
mean,
you to take
every
point
game
for a
nowadays
moment.
is going to have jiggle physics.
Reloading.
One sec. I need you to take point for a moment.
Hold on a moment.
I'm actually not sure if letting the auto mode clear this is going to successfully clear this. Not looking too good. Yeah, I'm manually aiming for these, but they disappear really quick.
Reloading.
Auto mode just gets you killed.
Target, hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
And we don't have a B3 unit still alive, so we can't do a full burst. That might be it.
Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
No, we're gonna get wiped right here. Dang, so we're gonna have to look at our team setup here and just change it all up. Maybe my highest level team for global might be able to clear it. But yeah, I got back from my doctor's appointment about an hour ago. So I'm looking at another 9 days before I can get another update on my wrist surgery that I just had done last week on Monday.
Class to begin.
And then I'll be starting
Slippers, full
light physical therapy to try to get mobility in all of my fingers back. As soon as I can get my middle finger and index finger and thumb, those three, working properly, I'll be back gaming on consoles.
I should start preparing.
We'll be back finishing Sekiro. I'll be doing Deep of Night runs, as well as by this time probably DLC content on Night Rain. And I'll be playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. If you had gone to the police, well, that would make you a snitch. Well, you don't have to have good grades to be a police officer. And that concludes the Resident Evil collaboration event. But wait, there's more.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Alright, let's go here and clear the missions out. For completing collaboration events, normally you're gifted a free copy of a unit. So we just got another copy there. Let's go to the challenges. I believe the last stream I did, I showed the minigame. So I'm not going to go into the minigame for this one. There's a lot of minigames on this game.
My comrades are stronger.
Just time for no roar and clock!
Check the mail up here, grab those, and then let's do a couple of random summons. Reminds me I gotta level up Claire. Let's upgrade Claire Redfield real quick.
These raptures are mechanical creatures, you say? It's hard to believe.
New background. Why not?
Time for no. This ends here. This ends here.
Not bad. Alright, so first of the freebie summons, it's going to be high quality access molds. Got 3 of them. We'll do them one at a time.
And I work at the casino. I can bring
Jeez. That character's new for us. Let's get this one out of the way. I've got 10 of these. These are mid-quality molds, so there's no guaranteed chance of an SSR off of these ones. It can be SR or higher. So we'll just try all 10 of them at once. We did get an SSR from that. What's good, Ronin? Good Mohawk.
Isn't it, Tail? Aren't they adorable?
2 bunny girls back to back off those summons. Oh, we got a couple people there. She was the only new one. Alright. Got 3 more of these to do.
I'm hungry. Have you got anything to eat, perchance?
Brady, the thick girl. High quality molds. 337 of these. These ones are like a 50-50 chance. You can either get just an SR rarity, which is worst case scenario, or best case scenario, you actually end up getting an SSR. So we'll do these one at a time. See, that was technically getting shafted. Five more of those. Here we go. Another new one. Let's go.
Arcana has arrived.
4 more. Damn it. 3 more. Okay. And then I can view them from here, which ones are new. I'll show you when I upgrade the characters. High quality mold, we get 2 more. Moran.
I'll be with you forever. That I can promise you.
And another SR. Alright, moving on to the more specific ones. Elysian mold. These aren't guaranteed either. Wow. Rare. Lowest rarity unit. Same with this one. This is a Pilgrim / Overspec mold. This is like one of the most important things you can collect on this game. But these ones, same deal as the previous ones I've been using. These aren't guaranteed. This is a 50-50 chance. So we're just hoping that it says Pilgrim in gold text when I click this. There we go. That was actually a really good one to get. She's probably the best B1 Burst 1 character in the game. She came out last anniversary and is still one of the best characters. For Burst 1 characters, probably number 1 in the game. So we got 2 more guaranteed summons for SSR guarantee. Elysian.
If you want to be with me, I'll make an
Privity.
exception.
How's the hand doing? Ronan, the hand is, well, it's doing. I can move my index finger really good now, and I've gotten a good amount of my motion back on my pinky. I still can't really move the middle finger or the ring finger at all. Like, no matter how hard I try, I can't get those two to do anything. But I've gotten, like, sense of touch, like, to the touch feeling back in my fingertips, all fingertips, and a little bit of it in my thumb. So it's getting better. Much better. But I'm a whole week past surgery now, so I would hope that I'd be doing better by now. Okay, so we just knocked out a good amount of the summons. Let's go ahead and go to the recruitment list. So over here you can set up a specific wish list to feature characters that you're missing. How a lot of mine say not owned. We recently got a copy of her just now during our molds. Now we're gonna go through the list and find another one that's not owned. Out of these characters, I'm trying to think who I would need kit-wise, like what they bring to the table. It's gonna be a B2, so either her. Let me look. It's a Tetra Squad. And this one, also Tetra. Oh yeah, they're technically all going to be in Tetra. There'd be more for the shield. I think we're going to go here. Pulled a copy of her, so just for collection purposes, we'll swap her out. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit the recruitment one time here. Who knows, we might get lucky and get someone removed from our not owned list. It's not looking good. Maybe a fake out? Nothing.
Soldier epic. Nice done.
Soldier epic. Don't you know? What are your orders?
After you summon on this banner enough times, you can actually go in here and pick between these three which one you would need. So there's a B1, a B2, and a B3 character here. You can technically build a really good team just using the characters that they want to throw at you. If I had to choose between these three, I would first want to check my characters here. So I've got Alice, multiple copies of her already. She's a B3. So the first thing you'd want to do on here is try to get 3 characters, or I think it's 5 characters, to where they're a 3-star, where you have technically 4 copies of them. So when you first get a character, there won't be stars filled. So at the top right, there's some stars up here. There won't be anything filling them up if you've only pulled one copy. But for each copy you pull after that initial copy, it will give you a star. After you've 3-starred them, max limit bursted the character, that's whenever you can unlock the level cap. So the level cap until you have 5 characters that are a 3-star is set to 160. As soon as you get past the 160 wall, the game starts moving quick. I have these top 3, and right below that, this character here, who are a 3-star or higher. So I think, yeah, I'm past the one. I can been past the 160 wall, but it was not long ago. It was recent. It doesn't take long though to get past it. You just got to see what characters you need mostly. So the top 2 characters at the top right, Leader, Alice, they're 3-star. That's a burst 1 and a burst 3 character. So now if we want to sort by B2s, I want to look for Naga, and that's going to tell me out of those characters who I'd want to pick. So she's also a 3-star with 2 copies. Leader is a 3-star with 1 copy. So we're going to want to pull a copy of Leader just to keep it balanced out between using a B1 and B3 team. So you go here, recruit. There we go. 42 points in, so I'm halfway to being able to do that again. Let's grab some social points real quick. You can do summons off of those too. You can do a 10 pull or a single pull. It's like a free 10 pull every week. If you have really active friends on your friends list, then you can get like 2 10 pulls a week for free. Just using social point summons. Let's go here and upgrade the characters that we just drew copies of. So, Leader. Core 2. Max core level is, I want to say it was 7. On my main account for North America, I have characters that are at complete max. Moran.
Your safety is my top priority.
They do have some really cool character designs. Here we go. This will max limit burst Rosanna.
Now I can kill more easily.
And that gives us a background wallpaper. And we just got her, and she's jumping up to a 2-star. It is one of the most generous gachas on the market.
This ends here.
Another part of the gacha system is here in the shop.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild.
You can go to where it says body labels. Anytime you've done summons, you get this currency here to the top right. You can use that to exchange here.
I'm sure you'll be more.
And then you can trade those in for a whole summon. But then the mileage shop, this is where the magic is. So whatever characters are brand new, so right now the collab characters, Ada Wong and Jill Valentine. Brand new to the game, limited time summons because collab banners are always limited. I got Ada through the summons. I tried getting Jill, never got a copy. It says 0 owned, but it says cost 200. I own 311. So every time you do a summon on a banner that's a featured banner, you get these gold tickets. Gold mileage ticket. Anytime you summon on the regular recruitment, you get these ones here, the silver mileage tickets. Silver will go towards any of the characters from here downward, and whenever you use this item, it lets you pick any of these 4 characters. And then moving all the way down, these are all silver mileage. Helps you either get the character, or it can help you upgrade the character. I don't have Jill. But before this goes away, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a copy. I don't mind using this. I mean, I already have her on my main for North America.
I'm Jill, a member of Stars. Don't even think of calling me honey or princess. Not unless you look.
So, there's that. We got both, well, technically all 3 of the newest characters from the collab. I didn't even have to summon for Jill. I mean, I did off screen and got shafted, never got her. But Ada Wong, that was like 2 summons in, and I got her. And then just pity summon for the other ones. What was I gonna show to you guys before wrapping this one up? Oh, the amount of mini games that this game offers. So to access your mini games, to the top left here it says messages, costume gacha, day by day. These are all like your active ongoing events. If you go to the left of that, it'll say arcade, just under where it says event and above where it says solo raid. Click arcade, it'll bring up like a little Game Boy, and from here you're able to choose between any of the mini games that this game has had during any of its events. And then this does update and expand, so you get access to more of these as the game updates. You could even use the actual digital D-pad.
This ends here.
Today's remaining attempts, 1 that doesn't cost anything. Everything after that costs 50 to wipe out, so you only do that once a day. For me, it's at 1 p.m. when the daily resets. And then just try to keep up with your once a day things. Like going here, getting some free gems to summon with. A little bit of free gems for the weekly one, plus they give you the mid-quality molds.
This ends here.
We almost have enough to use that again. These are so you can customize your profile. These are more upgradable things for your characters. I'll show you how those work. So if you ever get like those little doll looking things, you can go to a character, click on them, and then you can equip them with one here. After you equip them with one, you can start leveling that up to increase that character's overall stats and how well they perform. Looks like most of my characters already have one. She doesn't, but she's about to. So we don't have the proper one for her in this rarity. I could go with the lower level one, but kind of pointless. So I'll probably explain that stuff another time, a little more in depth. It's also how you gain access to a character's favorite item. So by the time a character finally starts to fall off and they're no longer useful, they get an update, which is called the favorite item system. That's their upgrade.
Not bad.
And when you do that, it pretty much makes a character like as good as if their banner just came out. But it's a little bit grindy, not gonna lie. Like, this character has one. Drake, the character right next to her, this one, they both have one. I would work on hers because she's already a 3-star and you have to have a few different criteria met to do the favorite item system. But so I just equipped her with this. Boom, click on it, it says maintain. Alright. Skip animation, makes it go a little quicker, you don't have to swipe the screen. It does take a while, but I've been saving these things up for a long time. Normally doing this it's supposed to be a time-consuming process. But this is going pretty quick since I have all the materials to just get it out of the way now. There we go. It actually goes up to 15 before it stops. So right now it's at phase 10. 11. And usually it'll jump up rather quickly. So 11 to 15, just like that. But then it says notice right here. So this character has a favorite item, an action figure. When you do the quest line for the favorite item, once you've done everything that I just showed, you pretty much just need to do this last part here. It'll tell you available upon Drake reaching bond level 30, whatever missing requirement you have. So from there you click right here where it says rank with a little picture of the red heart underneath Drake's name, and it takes you to the bond area. You can shortcut it and just use a bunch of gifts. I believe the minimum was 20. I'm not sure if it was 30, but I'm thinking it was 20. But I could be wrong.
This ends here.
Alright, let's go to where it shows our list of Nikkes. Drake. Supervillain Drake.
Crime should I carry out today?
Okay, so it was 30. My bad.
This ends here.
Let's go back to Drake.
You're more than welcome to love me, but don't expect any in return.
This ends here.
Alright, let's see if that's all the requirements met to start this. Favorite item mission. Enter the outpost. And then from there it's pretty simple. You just tap on it. And it goes into like story mode, storyline stuff where you'll interact and see what the why the action figure matters to the character. And each person has like their own thing. This one, if I remember right, the action figure is actually like a superhero, but she's got this weird idea that it's a villain, and that's why she wants to be a supervillain. And it's just, I don't know, there's a lot of comedy to it. Hers is mostly satire, and the same with her, I guess you can say her counterpart unit, which is, since I upgraded her, it actually switched where the character right here, Lapis. She's actually the one that claims to be the superhero. Hero Bomber, Hero Vision.
Birdie, let's be heroes together.
pretty cool characters. Like I said, this game has interesting character design. What else am I missing?
This ends here.
I mean, there's a lot more I could tell you about the game. In the outpost, if you're wanting to level up, progress quickly. Oh, here's Drake's story right here. Terrifier. Okay, so you got your missions here that you set. They're time-based. You don't actually have to do anything with these ones. They just help you earn stuff. But what you want to pay attention to is the Synchro Device and Tactics Academy. You want to level these up as much as you can. It'll help progress your account overall. It gives you access to things like team stats, so just the stats that all your characters have. Just their stats are just generally higher just from completing all of these. It applies to everyone. As soon as you unlock a character, it's already on them. It's like a passive for your account, a passive buff. Elevator has free characters, but you gotta keep up with the missions for them. There's 4 you can get from it. After you get the first 3, then you can get Nihilister, a free Pilgrim character from it. But these take months to clear. Like, each one will take months. But the characters aren't even worth it. Those characters, they're just for the collection purpose. Like, they don't matter at all. They're bad. Even the Pilgrim one at the end is terrible. Command center, it says new. Villainous activity, oh no. Well, so I don't spoil the fun, we're gonna go ahead and skip this. I've got stuff to still go over. Tactics Academy, to expand upon Tactics Academy, you have to expand this zone. So once you click to enter this area, the outpost, none of these other buildings, a lot of these buildings will be missing. It's just going to be empty spots. So, for example, right here, there's a plus sign. It says constructible area. Construct. So I can't build any of these yet, but there is more stuff to construct and build in order to unlock the, I guess you can call it the blueprints for those. You have to clear what's called lost sectors. Lost sectors give you gems for summoning characters, tickets for summoning characters, where you build your account up for free. And to get to the lost sector, you just click where it says Arc. And then very top says Lost Sector. When you're here, you click on one of these that hasn't been cleared, and it's like its own little map. I'll do one real quick, for example, with puzzles. Each one is like a puzzle. So you'll click the team that you want to use, tap to form a squad.
Let's do this.
Start exploring. And at the end of each of these, you actually start getting stuff for expanding your Tactics Academy, getting passive stats for your groups. Just the game you open up more of the game from clearing all these. But clearing all these is mostly used for the currency, for summons. You'll get a lot of gems for doing summons on any banner of your choice, brand new stuff, collaboration stuff. That's what your gems are for.